Hello everybody, welcome to Warmachine. So this week we are going to be talking about the convergence of Cyriss, mainly because the new CID has started and I think it's a great topic. So it's going to be split up into about 5 days worth of lore, and we're just going to get started right now. If you guys don't know, my name is Tony, relatively active, one of the members of Advanced Maneuver. So what you guys will see over the next, couple months or years is that I will mainly be playing Convergence on the channel when we're doing Warmachine. But to start off with this first cast, I want to first start off with who is Cyriss. So Cyriss is known as the Machine God. It is said that she has had a hand in any type of major creation and development of the world even before she was discovered. Individuals who were guided by her hand were actually known as Nescient Savants. One of the first Nescient Savants was Cyriss, the priest king who actually revealed the gifts of Minoth. Cyriss worshippers believe that Cyriss had a guiding hand in Cyriss, discovering the knowledge of getting grains from the seed to the harvest. Even though that Minoth was the one who quote-unquote gave the gifts, the Cyriss do believe that Cyriss was one of the first savants. Two of the actually greatest known Nescient Savants, back in the day, this is pre-Nemo, that have been credited were Maro and Thamar. It is believed that Cyriss helped guide them towards godhood. Now for Cyriss herself, Cyriss was not discovered until the year 283 AR. It was actually through astronomy. There was an individual named Magus Agamor. He had taken certain principles of alchemy and mechanica to augment different telescopes. After applying glazes to the glasses of the telescopes, he was able to see previous unknown celestial body. At the time, the planet, he actually ended up calling it the Dark Wanderer. At first, his findings of the Dark Wanderer were dismissed because you could only see the planet through his lenses, but through time, other people were able to replicate it and actually confirm the existence of the planet. Now for Agamor, soon after he saw the planet, he actually started experiencing dreams and visions. He had become convinced that the planet itself he had discovered was a god called Cyriss. It was a divine being that was communicating with him through his dreams. Unfortunately, this affected his reputation. During the time, his reputation suffered greatly because people had thought that he had gone mad. But over the years, others who had seen the Dark Wanderer started to validate his claims. And once enough people who had noticed this and come forward, they actually started becoming more and more interested in Cyriss. And eventually these were among scientists, mathematicians, engineers, and astrologists. They ended up creating what was the cult of Cyriss. Now for Agamor, sadly, in 303 AR, he was found dead. He had become so obsessed with building a machine that was massive and complex. No one really knew at the time what the machine was going to be, but he was actually discovered to have fallen into the gears of his unfinished work. Now this potentially would have been the first cipher engine, if not for Agamor's death. And as for what the cipher engine is, that's going to be for the next episode when we actually talk about soul vessels. For everyone, I hope you enjoyed this very short introduction to what Cyriss is. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Like I said, over the next week, we're going to be going through these. These are going to be relatively short episodes, just a little kind of breather as to what Convergence is, before we start deep diving more themes and all of that stuff as we get more information. Thank you guys very much and have a good day.